Number 3 drives the lane. That's a really nice drive by her, but misses anyway. 32 with a shot and airballs it. Lewis going to bring up the court. Lewis passes it in, but will be fouled anyway.
Lewis with another great rebound. And Allison Lewis with 16 boards tonight, hitting it hard here. And she does add 14 points.
Let's go back to Allison's stats. I think she had a triple-double. No.
Misha Mosley with the ball here as she passes it to Lewis.
Lewis up top of the arc. She's going to drive the lane and get fouled anyway, so she'll go to the line for 2.
Allison doing a great job getting to the rack there, going up strong and getting the foul. And Chris, after the game, might have to go over to the impressive UD concession stands, as they do have those big chocolate chip cookies. I'm looking forward to eating. Something that I look forward
I'm
to
a
every
personal
time I
fan
come
of the
to
funnel
UD.
cake.
Yeah, that's pretty good too. They also have the some other stuff over there. Get yourself a 4-course meal.
Number 3 gives it to Olsen. Olsen's going to bring it up. Pass, really nice pass to number 22. Cannot convert, 22 being Anna De Remo. Lewis going to pass it up. Nice pass to Olsen. Who
Great
is there.
pass by Allison Lewis up to Krishana Alston, who now has 21 points. And a timeout by Archmere.
Olsen leading scorer tonight. It's really hard to decide who the player of the game is. It's between Allison Lewis and Krishana Alston. Alston
Yeah.
playing really well, but but Allison Lewis has a double-double.
Yeah, 16 points, 16 rebounds, has a handful of assists. She's just been playing phenomenal tonight. She's always a player to watch whenever you're playing the Lady Warriors, and it'll be sad to see her go after this year, but only good things to come from her in the future. As I look over and see the Ursuline girls basketball team walking in, Ursuline, who is the #1 seed of this tournament, has a game later on tonight, and we'll enjoy the rest of this game and watch the St. Elizabeth Padua game.
Three minutes and 24 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 49-20 is your score. Number 10 is going to bring it up, Natalie Mason.
And funny thing is, Misha Mosley is playing on the court. Her brother will call home next year. And Anthony Mosley, who is a senior on the basketball team.
Yeah, he signed earlier this year with UD as number 3. Nice drive there from Caitlin Payne. Passing to Jones, back to Allison Lewis, who passed it in. Lewis is going to bring up the court, taking on that point guard role, and Payne is going to get the foul there.
And looking here at the past championships for girls basketball, as we have some subs here for Sanford and Archmere, as Archmere takes out all of their players and put in some reserves.
And that's going to be the end of the year for the 5 Archmere starters, as they will be congratulated walking off the court, as they did have a very nice fight against these Warriors. And Lewis is at the line.
Yeah. So as I was saying, last year we had St. Elizabeth take home the crown. Year before, Ursuline actually beat the Lady Warriors in the championship 49-29. And then year before that, Sanford got the crown. The previous 2 years before that, Sanford brought home the crown.
Shot from number 15 is not good.
And a good move by Anaya Jones as she goes to the rack and gets fouled. Sweet move there by Anaya as she will go to the line to shoot two.
Jones for the first shot is not good.
Almost got stuck up there as we have two subs. Mallory Wilson and Bria Manlove check in for Allison Lewis and Taylor Samuels.
And good from Jones, second shot. That makes this game a 50-22 game. So Warriors are up by 28 with 2 minutes left. I don't think it's possible.
If
Shot
it
from
was
number
possible,
12.
yeah, if it was possible, the Archmere would still have their players. And as number 21 for Archmere goes to the line,
Maggie Malloy.
yeah. And it seems like Maggie's not a usual player as her teammates get excited for her on the bench. Archmere being good sports about this loss, not over there moping, cheering on their teammates. So that's very impressive for Archmere as they continue to cheer on their teammates. It just shows what type of program they are and what type of people they are.
Yeah, it's always a fun thing getting to the Bob Carpenter Center and really getting to play on this court, especially against a high caliber team against like that. But number 15 will go to the line, Elise Bastion.
And the Appaquiddick Jaguars enter the building. Appa
Are they
will
playing?
have
They're playing Ursuline.
or is not. Oh, excuse me, I said Apple. I mean Hodson. I apologize.
Okay.
The Hodson Silver Eagles. Yeah, I was wrong about that one. But Hodson took on our Lady Warriors earlier in the year and had a very high-intensity game, but our Lady Warriors put out the win. The Sanford Warriors, they only have one loss. And,
Yeah, currently
that's
they're
when-
on like a 19-game winning streak. The last
Yeah.
loss they had was against St. E's,
and that
which
was
is
very
kind of
early.
scary.
Yeah, very early in the season, but as I've said before, they're a brand new team. It looks like have a lot more trust in each other and have a lot more fun playing the game.
Parker is going to drive the lane, try to get that foul, does not get it, but Mosley is going to get the rebound. Gives it over to Jones. Jones gives it to Manlove, who gave it to Parker, but could not get the three.
And a timeout by the Archmere coach. Looks like he called a timeout to get one of their reserves in, number 33, Olivia O'Dwyer, who is a freshman guard standing at 5'5". So we can conclude that Sanford pulls out the win tonight, up 23-50 right now. But I'm excited to see the game tomorrow.
Yeah.
So see some great quarterfinal matchups. I don't think we should have any blowouts on the boys' side, but we will be streaming live tomorrow the St. George's versus Sanford basketball game. Should be very exciting as St. George's comes in with a very impressive team led by star players Lamar Hamrick and Kyson Rawls. But should be a fun game and see if our boys team can settle the hype and get the win tomorrow.
You know, I think they will get the win tomorrow because actually this is their second home.
Yeah.
Besides the Sanford court. St. George's, like you said earlier, they didn't get very far, or they didn't make it at all in the past couple of years to this basketball tournament. So I wonder if they're going to be coming into the Bob thinking it's going to be impossible to win against this team. So the confidence level may be low tomorrow. Number 12 has it on the three-point arc. Gives it over to number 15. 15 driving on the lane. That'll be an up and down. No, there'll be a foul.
And I just want to thank everyone that's been tuning in lately. We really appreciate it. And if you have any comments or ideas for us to do a better job, as we're always looking to improve, you can just comment on our page under one of our videos, and we will take everything you say into consideration. Also, if you give us a shout out on any social media, we will be sure to, if it's on Twitter, retweet it, or if it's
Maybe
on
even mention you in the broadcast.
yeah, but we appreciate all the support. And
It is
we wanna say
unfortunate,
thank you.
though, tomorrow is our last broadcast of the year for basketball. We do broadcast other events, sporting events coming up in the spring. I know we've been scheduling baseball games, and I know there is a lacrosse game that you and I are actually going to broadcast
Yeah.
under the lights at AI DuPont. It's like at 7 o'clock. We're not quite sure if we're going to video broadcast yet, but definitely we're going to audio broadcast that, and I look forward to doing that, learning more about lacrosse.
That'll be a fun game, and that's our boys lacrosse team's first game of the year. But also to mention, we will not be able to broadcast, as you said, the semis and finals if our teams reach there. But we will be able to tweet as a shot knocked down there by.
So Jones is going to hold this ball for the last 4 seconds. We will be going to the semifinals as Sanford beats Archmere. That score is 50-28, and that is one game there. And so let's look at the stats over here. We got some big scores. Let's check this out.
Well, looking at the final stats, Krishana Alston with 21 points for the Lady Warriors tonight, and then Allison Lewis with adding 16. Allison also finished with, as I look, 16 rebounds. Allison had 16 rebounds tonight, 4 assists, and just played a phenomenal game. She also had 4 blocks and 6 steals. Allison played phenomenal. Krishana had 21 points, but my player of the game has to be Allison Lewis, as she came out, gave us an impressive performance, and got her team the win here tonight.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Allison's performance tonight. In the end, I think I'm going to give her the player of the game. She deserves it. She played really well. I don't think she got 1 minute of rest. I think she was on that court until the end.
Yeah, well, she was
when
on. Yeah,
the
she
bench
was on
players
the
got
court.
replaced.
Yeah, she was on the court till they went up by 20 or whatever, and they put in the reserves. But she was out there the whole time fighting for her team, and it was just a great game from her. So it'll
Okay.
be exciting to watch her in the semis.
All right, so your final score here in the quarterfinals, Sanford 50, Archmere 28. The girls, Sanford Warriors, get the win. They will be going to the semifinals where they'll meet Caravel. Tomorrow, 3:30, around 3:15, we'll start a broadcast pregame, and probably the biggest game that we will do this season against St. George's.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for that game. I hope you are too.
Yeah, I'm excited as well. So please tune into that tomorrow. Tell your family and relatives as well.
Again, I'm Chris Friedkin.
And I'm Trey Armstrong. Thanks for watching.
And I would like to thank our crew, Marcus Whipple, Martin Hunt, Joseph and Sean Williams, Chantel's brothers, and Ben Woodring, our stat guy. Thank you for listening, and have a good night. Hope to see you tomorrow.
Have a good night, everyone.
This has been the Sanford News Network.